Should he make a certain amount of money?
At least 100K.
Ooh, yeah. Let's so Tessie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 100K. So if he made 75K, don't reach out to you.
No.
Wow. So some of you guys, I told you, like the average man, and 75,000 is not even really that average. It's kind of, a little bit higher than the average pay. But women are not even taking men making $75,000. It's like you either make 100,000 or more, or you're not a good man. You're not even worth talking to. She said no. It's dating is crazy. So guess what? When a man who hears that I make $75,000 and it's not good enough, guess what? He's gonna get his passport and go to East Asia. It is what it is. Like it's crazy, man.
So back to you, 100K, nothing less.
Yes. Yes.
They want to know, did your children's dads make 100K?
Yes. He made more.
Woo! Don't blame
Okay, your children's dad made more money than $100,000, but clearly you're not with him, so it shows that money is not everything. So maybe your Prince Charming may be a man who makes less than $100,000. That's something you may want to think about.
said yes, he made more. Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam, Tessie.
Where do I put my phone? Sorry.
Women always bend the rules when it's the woman. They say, oh, it's her preference. Okay. You look good. You look good. Let's say, oh, Kendra, it's her preference. That's fine. Just remember that when a man comes and he says the same thing, I don't want to hear y'all call him a colorist. I want y'all to use the same energy and say, Kendra, it's just his preference.
Thanks, cousins. It is my choice.
Right. It's your choice, and that's fair. But let's just keep that same energy when a man comes on my show and says the same thing. And I have no problem with it. Okay, so all the ladies, y'all always been the rules to y'all favor. I've been doing this show for 5 years. And every time it's a woman, it's different. But either way, okay, it's good. So we have established there's no colorist on my show ever again. It is simply a preference. Everybody's in.
Yeah, shout out to Kendra for standing up for men, man. That's very, very good because, like I said, when a man has a preference, they attack his preferences. They call him colorist. They want to cancel him. They attack him. But when a woman has a preference, they call it preference. They call it manifest. Do your thing, girl. Don't settle. All these nice things. They bend the rules in favor of a woman. So shout out to Kendra for speaking up for men.
Agreement, right?
Amen.
Got it.
Yes.
Amen. Amen. Okay. Here we go. Tessie, when was your last relationship?
2023.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2023.
Are you waiting for your next man?
Yes, I'm waiting till.
Oh, you're waiting till marriage.
Yes.
So you're not having sex again until you get married.
No.
Woo, you like the woman that was on my show yesterday. So could he have kids?
Yes, he can have one or two.
Okay, so she had a no kid policy, but like you, he has to make 100K, and like you, she's not having sex again until she gets married. So I want you to respond to this. What would you say to the man that would say, "Why do you expect him to wait for sex for marriage when your child's father didn't have to?"
Well,
That's a good question. So, and it's a fair question because if your baby daddy didn't require him to marry you, you didn't require him to wait for marriage to have sex with him, why should the stepfather, the one you want to be a stepfather and take care of the kids that don't belong to him, wait till marriage as and also you require him to pay for dates and bills before you guys get married and then you want him to wait for sex until you get married. It's a fair question. Women, ladies, we need answers.
it is my decision to wait till marriage, and if he's not willing or if he doesn't see the vision behind my decision, then we don't have to be together.
That's fair, but is the man following your vision or are you following his vision? Do you want a leader or do you want him to be submissive to you? That's the question you gotta ask yourself when you have all these standards.
If you don't see her vision, if you blind to the vision, If you blind to the vision. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Um, I'm working on myself. I'm working on being more relaxed with myself and also focusing more, trying to manifest from within out. I'm also working on my patience. Yes, people say I'm very gentle, but in a tough situation where I have to like really, really stand up because I'm very, very much of an alpha female in a situation.
Okay, so that tells me she kind of doesn't listen. She's gonna fight you in the relationship, fight for power, power struggle in the relationship. She's gonna order you around. That's why she said the man should follow her vision. So the whole alpha female for me just screams masculinity and screams she's gonna want her man to submit to her.
Whereby I have to stand up for myself. I could find myself raging a lot. So I am consciously walking in the right direction to always stay calm in every situation. Yeah.
Okay, you say you're constantly working to always stay strong. So that's a flaw.
It is a flaw for me. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
What are 2 more flaws?
Well, the second the second one will be to, how do I put it? Be more open because I'm very guarded. I've been burned a lot, and I'm trying to work on being more open with people and not suspecting someone's action behind their action. Like, what are they trying to achieve and what are they doing this for? And just trust that they're just being a human being and accept it. And if it works out, fine. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't change me and it doesn't take anything away from me. Yes, that's another flaw. And the third one.
So it sounds like trauma. You know, she's still carrying on some trauma from the past, and she's definitely going to use it against you. So let's say you happen to do something, even if you don't mean to do it, because you know no one is perfect. Let's say you do something that her boyfriend, her ex boyfriend used to do. It's going to bring up some trauma, and then it's going to make her rage because she says she likes to rage. So for me, she's a good looking woman. But I don't know. Some guys may choose the beauty over all the red flags I can hear right now, and I've heard from her. But for me, it wouldn't be worthy.